What's happening, YouTube? It's almost 1 a.m. right now. And just got back from a couple open mic shows, man. Just hanging out with some people. And I got to say, it was a good night, man. A lot of good vibes out. Some good energy, man. You know, everybody that I came into contact with tonight had some good vibes. So that was cool. And just a fun night overall. Yesterday, too. Monday, today's Tuesday night. Monday was a good-ass night, too. So, I'm just digging these vibes I'm getting, man. You know, I've mentioned in the previous video that I had, my mood's been increased tremendously, man. I feel so good, like, just mentally, spiritually, like as if, like, you just ever wake up with a good mood for no reason, or you're just having a good day, like things are just going good, like even when bad shit happens, you know, people cut you off in traffic, weird shit just starts happening, like even then I'm like, I get my little burst of like road rage, but then I'm like, man, this is overall, this is cool, this ain't too bad, man, you know, I guess, whatever, people drive slow, let me just sit in this traffic. My mood's been great, man, and I want to point out, man, you know, back in the day, I used to really be into, like, the law of attraction. You know, when I was probably about 21, I went deep on that shit, and I watched The Secret and all that shit, right? And it was cool at first, all the hocus pocus, and then, you know, and then life just happened, and I didn't really think too much about it. I'm like, oh, whatever, you know, you just wish things into fruition and it's going to happen. Oh, really? You know, eventually I was like, whatever, right? Now, I bring that up because with this semen retention, man, I've noticed that because my mood is boosted, it's almost like it's helped out during these rough times in my life. I've had some rough times financially. I don't know if y'all know, but my business, I got a little business where I flip shit on eBay or whatever. And I've been struggling with it, man, for the past month. I'm going to be real. I've been struggling. Shit's been slowing down, man. I had to take money out of stocks to, like, just keep me afloat because I'm trying to pull all the stops. I'm trying to do everything I can to avoid having to get a job, man. That's one thing I'll get a job if I need to, but I want to avoid that at all costs. You feel me? So yeah, I've been struggling with that, you know what I'm saying? Just barely maintaining whatever in the past couple months, right? So, you know, it's funny. I've been trying little shit on the side. You know, I've been thinking of like other online, you know, online work from home opportunities. I've looked into it. I've Googled shit. And just nothing else seems to really register except maybe like Uber or LYFT. That's always seemed cool. But unfortunately for me, I tried to get on Uber a few months back. And because, I don't want to get into a long story, but long story short, my paperwork was fucked up with my insurance. So my name wasn't on the insurance because it's from out of state. And then Uber didn't recognize it. I tried to explain to them, blah, blah, blah. They're like, no, sorry, we need your name on the thing. It's like, okay, fuck Uber. You know, they don't want to help me out, whatever. So, you know, if I would have got Uber a couple months ago, I would have been super good. Like, I'll make that good money there. And then on top of my business, I would have been able to invest back into my business. And I'll be smooth sailing by now. So I've been just relying heavily on my business, even though I fucked it up a couple months back. I don't want to get too long into the story, but shit happened. I got robbed a few times. I'm not going to make no excuses, but shit happened. A lot of shit happened that I didn't put two and two together with business, right? This is my first official year of full-time working for myself. So there's mistakes you learn along the way. There's shit that happens. You got to put money to the side for rainy days, yada, yada, yada. All right. So shit happened, right? So I'm over here like, fuck, whatever, you know, going through this shit. My mood should be fucked up. I should be in a bad mood because, you know, in a couple months, if I don't have a job, I'm going to use all my money up. And it's like, you know, I got to go back to the shit I want to avoid, which is having to clock in and have a schedule that other people set for me. You know, that's the worst thing for my situation, trying to be a comedian, yada, yada, yada. All right. So I explain all that because I want to set this up, because I told you what happened with Uber. Uber was fucking just hoeing me, basically. Just, nah, your paperwork, whatever. So back then when I applied for Uber, I didn't really consider LYFT. I was looking at LYFT as like, oh, it's probably going to be the same bullshit, the same sign-up process, blah, blah, blah. And I kind of looked into it, and I noticed that Uber and LYFT are not the same companies after a while. Like, I know Uber has a really bad reputation with a lot of crazy shit happening between them and their passengers, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, my chick that I'm dating, she kind of mentioned about how bad Uber is. And I was like, okay, let me think about LYFT. She's like, why don't you try LYFT? Try getting a job with LYFT. I'm like, nah, they're probably the same shit. But then I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and try LYFT. And eventually I applied for it, did all the same paperwork shit. And it came at a point where it's like vehicle insurance. And they're like, if you don't have your name on the insurance, you can ask your insurance company to request this certain file, and we'll work around it. So I saw that in the fine details, and I was like, oh shit, y'all can work around it? So long story short, I'm sitting here, I got back from this open mic, and I'm just chilling, like, you know, getting ready to go back inside, and I check my emails, and lo and behold, I'm approved for being a Lyft driver. Like, it's like, congrats, you passed. You're good to go. Background check cleared. Give me your bank information, and we'll give you some tips and tricks of how to do this shit, and let's go. Let's get you on the road tomorrow. And I was not expecting that. Let me just say that I'm ecstatic right now. I should have went inside about an hour ago, but I was just sitting here reading. I'm playing around with the LYFT app and shit, trying to learn it, because I'm so fucking amped. You know, because I'm sitting here like thinking like, God damn, I just paid my rent today, and I'm stressing. On one hand, I've been stressing, but on another hand, I've been cool and just like chill about it, because it's like, for some reason, I felt like I'm gonna be okay. And this is before I just found out that LYFT would work, because I'm thinking this shit wouldn't have gone through. I thought this LYFT shit, they would have declined my ass just like Uber did, you know. So I'm sitting here like thinking it's going to take days later, because I applied to them today. March 3rd, I applied, and it all approved today within less than 24 hours. So I wasn't expecting that. I checked my email. Boom. Congratulations. I'm like, fuck. Okay. So I could get to making some money. I could pay off all my bills and shit on top of doing, you know, my business now. Now I can actually live comfortably again. Right? Without having a job. And then all this other good shit is going to come from this, because now I can focus on comedy the way I want to and do other shit that I have big plans for. So like, all I'm saying is I'm blessed as fuck. And, you know, I just wanted to dance. I'm so fucking happy. I feel free. You know, I don't feel like shit. I tried something and failed. Like, I have another chance. I'm reborn. Financially, I can actually pursue some shit the way I want to do it. And now, you know, I just want to say, man, on this retention journey, bruh, stay open to the possibility of a blessing coming your way. Feel like you got it before you even have it. Just feel it. Just because you ain't got that mansion you want, or, I don't know, that girl you want, or the lifestyle you want to live. Because we all know what we want to be doing. We know the ideal life we all want to have. Just picture that shit in your mind, man. Whatever you want to have, picture it. And just that feeling you get when you put yourself in that position in your mind where I'm there already. And just imagine what it's going to feel like. And feel that feeling, and watch the world start to turn in your favor. As long as you feel that feeling and you work towards that shit, that shit'll come, bro. I know that's kind of general. You got to work for it. You still got to put in the work to let the universe know you want it. So go do the steps you got to take to get there. Do the fucking physics, do the math, get there. But also feel like you're already there, but now you're just working towards it. And watch shit just start. The universe is going to start opening up for you, man. Blessings are going to start raining upon you. The universe is going to bend in your favor. I've heard that before. It bends in your favor. Take a chance, man. Go do that shit you want to do. You know what you got to do to start going at it. You know what you got to do. You can Google some shit. Google how to get a certificate for this. Google how to, start a podcast, start a YouTube channel. How do I go apply for school? How do I get into this school? What do I don't really fuck with college, but you get what I'm saying. Whatever you want to do, how do I get to this? And somebody else did it. So there's a way to get there. Or be creative. Ask yourself, how do I get there? Fuck Google. Ask your damn self, how should I get here? What are things I can do to get here? You got the answers, man. I'm getting passionate about this shit because this shit is real as fuck. You got the answers, man. Whether you believe it or not. We're powerful, man. We're way more powerful than we give ourselves credit for, man. And even more so, you got the internet, man. Like, my parents didn't have the internet to just ask for this shit and just get a job out the blue and just, start driving, using their car as a fucking taxi, basically, making a little side money. Maybe fucking you could do that full time if you want, or, do that on top of your side hustle, which you barely, you know what I'm saying? You start setting shit up. We're blessed, man. And if you're on semen retention, you're going to be extra blessed. I'm going to tell you that right now. I promise you. Be blessed, man. Stay blessed in your mind. Keep that blessing in your mind. It's coming. Keep that feeling of what that blessing is going to do to you, man. You know what that feeling is going to be? Keep feeling it because it's going to come. Just keep feeling it, bro, and keep working on that shit. All right? I hope this really registers with you, man, because this shit is real as hell, man. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm on day 18, man. Every day is another opportunity to reach that goal. Shout out to Rick Ross. That's another line in Lord Knows by Drake. Quoting all these goddamn Drake. But that's a Rick Ross line in a Drake song. But you get what I'm saying. Anyways, this video is getting too long. But if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching, man. I'm so fucking happy. I'm ready. I have a new energy in me. I don't even want to go to sleep. Like, I got to get up in like 5 hours. But I don't give a fuck because I got a lot of shit to do. I'm about to work harder. I'm about to post more videos. I'm about to put out more content, do shit that I need to. Anyway, I could talk about you'll see. You'll see what's going to happen. All right. Cool. All right. I appreciate y'all watching, man. Leave a like, boost the like button up, man. Subscribe if you haven't already. You motherfuckers watching shit ain't subscribed, man. Stop playing, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. We on the fucking way up. Let's get it. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter for questions, man, at Dylan Shilling. Just hit me up. I love the questions, man. I got dudes hit me up a lot by the day, and it's blessed. Like, we got to keep each other accountable, man. Let's go hard. Let's fucking bring that world into fruition that we all want, man. Let's make it happen, bro. It's right there, bro. We're going to die one day. Let's go. Fuck. All right, I'm too hyped for this video. Anyways, I appreciate y'all watching, man. I'm going to holler at y'all next time, man. Peace.